Good morning all. First you have to understand this particular session. For anything in life we need to know why you are attending this session, either online or offline. The why for conducting this particular session from our side. We have a strong why. What I noticed personally, as well as Muhammad Azhar sir, we noticed and we were been discussing from long time. Last year also we implemented the same, but last year what happened, there was no mentorship for that. We used to conduct only tests, long-term test series, like for 2024 prelims and 2024 mains in the year 2023. In the month of September we came, little bit delayed. In the month of September we came with the idea called as long-term test series. In that particular program of long-term test series, we used to give the timetable, and according to the timetable, we used to help them how to write the test, and we used to evaluate. Only that much was there. And we conducted prelims also for 2024, and the prelims also was been done, and good number of students are writing mains this time. But we understood we are trying for 90% of the results in the long-term test series program. Then what we analyzed and what we came to a conclusion, personally students are missing what to read and what not to read. Some students are not having conceptual clarity. For that purpose, we understood that it is not only the tests which are important, there is a need for mentorship also. What is mentorship? Mentorship means a handhold approach, whereby any doubt if it arises, then there should be one dedicated person who can address, who can answer all our questions. If that type person is available to me in my field, then I will also feel very happy, because I will also have challenges. So how to deal this classes or how to do this program. If I have a mentor, then if he is addressing my problem, then 100% I will be more than happy. So every person on the earth requires mentorship. Without guidance, without directions, no person can do anything. That is 100% sure, proven also. For example, if you take Narendra Modi, yes, he had mentors. If you take the present chief ministers, like we can take the example of Pawan Kalyan of Andhra Pradesh, or we can take the example of the young chief minister Revant Reddy. Everyone have their own mentors anywhere. Yogi Adityanath had their own mentors. So there is a need for one person who can dedicatedly help us and take us. That is very important. And that too for the examination like civil services, where the applications are nearly 13 lakhs and the posts are only 800, 900. Huge competition. Cream of India will be writing this examination. Then how much serious you have to be and how much best mentorship you should get, you should also think about it. It's not only about preparing for civil services. Everyone will think that it's about preparing for civil services. I will prepare for civil services like any other man. It won't work. It won't give any result. Then your why is not strong. Your why should be, yes, I am preparing for civil services to get a best rank, to become an IAS officer, to become an IPS officer. There should be a strong reason for you. Without the strong reason, 100% it is going to be a boat without any direction. So that direction we want to give here, not only here, anywhere, wherever you are. If you get the best mentorship, if you get the best guidance, if you get the best evaluation of your papers, where you will get the best review of your papers, compulsory, wherever it is, you have to give it. You have to go and get it. And one more thing is that there is one very big myth that Delhi one institute is there which is very successful. They also have the branches here. Everyone are doing mains with them, so I will also go and join with them. It can be anything. See, you have to understand it should be limited. 1,000 students are writing mains MGP program, or 2,000 people are writing one program. Then how he will care, or how mentor will take care about you? Be practical. If I go to my relative's house, I want me to respect them. I want me to give some time. If that is the case, whereby mentorship is very, very important. Why? Because my life is dependent upon it. My career is dependent on it. Then how much serious I have to be. So this point is being missed by the aspirants, by most of the aspirants in India. So in order to give help in that particular context, we are coming up with a program called as Integrated Prelims Mains Mentorship. For that particular program, we are coming and with a strategic program. We are starting with Muhammad Azhar sir, and the sir will be helping you and will be explaining you how the program is going to be.
So now talking about the program. So sir, I have told you regarding the importance of two things. Basically one thing, that's the mentorship part. Okay. Now I will be talking about this program specifically, and I will let you know that exactly how this program is going to cater those needs like for an UPSC, because this program was crafted because I myself was in Delhi for the last 1.5 to 2 years. I was working with an institute the premier institute in India. Then I came to Hyderabad. So, and I worked in Bangalore also, I worked in Trivandrum also. So, I have an experience of working in 3 hubs of civil services. So, basically, as a team, me and Vishnu sir and the academic team said for the first time, way back in May, we started thinking about this program. So, we thought that, see, what are the problems that aspirants are facing across the country? So, those problems we have listed out. Then we started sitting for making this plan. So, you will understand once I go through this program, why it is called as something a program which will have everything under this program. So, see, this program we name it as IPM. Okay, IPM means Integrated Prelims Cum Mains Test Series. This is the first thing. So, basically, this program is having 4 pillars. These 4 pillars are something that one or other the students will lack during his journey. Okay, the first thing is the integrated approach. So the integrated approach, you are covering both your prelims and mains. See, next year, if you have noticed the calendar of the UPSC Civil Service Examination 2025, the gap between prelims and mains, the mains is going to happen in August. So normally it used to happen in September. So the gap is little bit reduced for the next year. So this is a concern basically. Concern in the matlab, we can't make our mains ready after the prelims. Okay, we just have the time to revise only. Okay, so the integrated importance, see, both prelims and mains, you have to, there are some subjects which are exclusively for mains. Those subjects you have to treat it separately. So how we have made this plan, integrating all this demand, like giving you an integrated approach, studying the same syllabus, but writing it in but giving the 2 approaches, different approaches. You need one prelims approach also you need to study, mains approach also you need to study, but the same content. For example, economy, polity, which have integrated, like both prelims and mains. The syllabus are same, but you have to study it in 2 different ways. Okay, so this is the integrated. So this particular program is based on the first pillar is that the integrated wala pillar. Okay, integrated, both prelims and mains are taken care. The second is that, see, many of the students, many a times, they are coming to us asking only for a schedule, a year-long schedule they want, okay, with proper gaps, okay, study leaves to have in between. So they always come as like why we are coming up with this an integrated program, a year-long program which have every component of the preparation, because we have encountered many students there, mostly they are coming for mentorship, or even they will come and ask, sir, I just need a schedule. I am working professional, I am going to college, last year college, so I need a schedule. So we have got a lot of requests from the students. So we thought that it's not just giving a 2 pages of schedule, rather we will give a 1 year schedule which will have up to September, and from that schedule we are giving the day and date, and also you can see there are some gaps also we have purposefully put between the exams, so that you are having the study gap also in between. So the schedule is something we have crafted for this program, taking even 4 to 5 days, thinking from the aspirant shoe, we have put the aspirant shoe, and then we have thought about it, how we have to craft it. So this is the second pillar of this program. And why schedule is important? Because it's going to be a year-long program. It's going to be a year-long program. The third one is that, see, complete coverage of syllabus. This is something we are actually focusing upon. See, I will tell you one example. At this point, I will take little bit time. See, imagine, like there are a lot of myths, many misconceptions in the aspirants community that, see, there are some topics you can completely leave for UPSC. Okay, like art and culture, you don't want to. Some people tell you can skip art and culture, you can skip geography, you can skip medieval. Okay, so you can skip ancient. So modern, economy, history, polity. If you study these subjects, you can qualify prelims. This is true only. How this becomes true means, if you are going through the previous trend, it is there. It is okay. You can understand that if you skip this geography, then also you can qualify. But my question is very basic question. Did ever UPSC tell you the same thing? Did ever UPSC give you this particular information that you can skip some subjects? No. Until and unless UPSC is not giving you direction, that is not a proper direction. Whether it is me, whether it is VISHNU IAS, whether it is whomever it may be. If someone is giving you an 100% wala strategy which is not told by UPSC, then it is not a strategy. I am repeating it again. If someone, any mentor in the country who have n number of experience, but if he is telling something which is not explicitly written in the notification, then it is not something that you have to take up. So for us, our guidance, what is guiding us, the academic team headed by me, headed by Vishnu sir, the content team, what is guiding us, literally I am telling, it is the notification, PYQ, syllabus. 3 things, you have to be very clear about it, because notification, from notification to syllabus, from syllabus to PYQ. These 3 things, notification, syllabus, because syllabus is written in notification only. Okay, then through PYQ. These three pillar guide the entire team of VISHNU IAS, the content team and the academic team, headed by VISHNU sir and me. Why? Because whatever is written in the notification, whatever is explicitly said by UPSC in the, because this is the only document where UPSC is talking to the aspirants. The only platform, you imagine. After this notification, they will be just coming to you with the results only. They are not going to tell you like this topics, this books even. UPSC is not telling you anything. They are just giving you the syllabus. Okay, they are just giving you the syllabus. Then we people, like whomever is assuming that, okay, this particular geography will not be asked. It is true if you are looking at the trend, but the question is that whether UPSC has given you that promise, assurance. No. Until and unless UPSC has not told that this particular topic is the favorite topic of UPSC, you should not go for those kind of myth. But if you are coming to me at the month of February, there are two chances. In the month of February, you are coming and telling me, sir, that I had some kind of family problem, I had an accident, so sir, but I want to give this year prelims, sir. Okay, I have to give, I have to qualify, I have to make my parents proud. So that particular student, we may give this strategy. That is something different, because he himself know there is less chance that he will qualify. He himself know that, see, in 3 months, 4 months, qualifying prelims is difficult. So he knows that, but he is thinking for okay, I can work maximum, so what I can do now? So until and unless we don't have question paper, so what we can give him? Then we will go to this PYQ, then we will give him some strategy. You skip in this 4 months, you study only the most important topics. But we will give him the disclaimer that we are not sure that the same trend will happen. If the same trend is happening, then he may qualify. If it is not happening, he will not qualify. But he himself knows that. I was very late, but somehow I tried with the strategy. But the problem is, if you are starting now, we want our students to complete the syllabus. This is very important for multiple reasons, I will tell you. Okay, the first reason, you imagine 2 scenarios, okay. See, UPSC is our dream, our aim. We may qualify, we may not qualify. In the first attempt, we may qualify. Second attempt, we may qualify prelims and mains, then we may fail in the interview. Then the third attempt, we may qualify like prelims, mains, then we will again fail in the interview, then we will again, next attempt we will again fail in prelims. So this is a cycle where it's very unpredictable. Okay, now if it is very unpredictable, now you imagine, we all are humans. We have some needs to be satisfied for ourselves also, for our dependents also. Maybe our parents, our life partner, so maybe our friend also. We don't know. We have some people with us. And most of the people, I am not telling everyone, but almost in cases, either you will have parents. And many of the times you have to take care of yourself also. You need income. So what happens after 1 year of preparation? I am telling you, you mark my word, it is not easy to continue your preparation to that 100% commitment, 100% confidence, 100% without anxiety. It's very difficult for you to prepare after 1 year. Like if you have given the first attempt or second attempt is the best attempt. After that attempt, what happens? You will be pressurized to go for a job. To take for a job, because you yourself feel that, oh, I had done my MTech, I had done from my BTech, now it's very late that I am still sitting for UPSC, now I have to go for a job. Now imagine, if he has done some shortcut, like in the year, he had 1 year with him, but misguided by some YouTubers or something, he only went for studying the most important topics set by someone. Okay. Now he wrote the prelims, he failed because UPSC changed the pattern. They asked some more questions from geography. We can't tell that how they are going to be. So now you imagine he lost the prelims. 1 year already gone. Okay, 1 year already gone. 24/7 it was in his hand, but he wasted. Now you imagine, now he will be under pressure. For what? He may have some family pressure to get settled, or himself he has to take care of his parents also. So he need money. Now we imagine he wants to go for a job. Okay. He has not completed the syllabus. From here and there, he studied something. From geography itself, he studied only few topics. History itself, he neglected art and culture, ancient, medieval. He only went for modern India. Economics also, he only went for few topics from most of the PYQs were asked. So he did a 60% of this complete coverage. Now he will be in a very anxiety because he will be feeling, I need to go for a job, but going for a private sector job, see, it's not easy. You will think that I will study 5 hours for 3 hours in the morning, 4 hours or 3 hours in the evening. It will not happen, because when you are going for every job, it will drain your energy, it will drain your brain, and many times the problems in the office, everything. We are all are human. I am very practically I am talking. That's why students always come to me, as sir told, because I today also I had talk with one of the students. So first I take a notebook and then I write everything he says, because then only I understood. I can't say, see, for a student, if he is taking care of his parents, okay, where he is the only son, okay, so he needs money. To him, I can't recommend him that you take complete 1 hour break from your job and go for preparation. I should understand what is his exact family situation, you know. So that's why I'm telling, see, if you are going for a job, you will not get time. Okay, you will get some 2 hours per day. For a person who has completed the syllabus, but he failed, for him the entire static things are done once. So now if he is going for a job, he just need 2 or 3 hours. 40 minutes, 30 minutes he can read the newspaper. Other time he can revise it. Whatever he studied, he can qualify. But the other person who had the same 1 year, but he always went for shortcuts, YouTube strategy, what he did? He will fail it. Then he will again 1 year he has to sit for completing this coverage. But then he will be in a dilemma that whether to go for a job or again do for the preparation. Then his financial situation will be worsening and anxiety will start coming. You will be overthinking, everything will happen. So for that reason, for that very reason, we want our students to give this year from August 1st the program starts up to the prelims. We will be covering the syllabus before December. Between January 15, we will be covering the entire syllabus. I will tell you how. So this is the other thing. We want you to cover the syllabus. After January, then we are going to have the test series of most probable questions. There you are going to solve the test series of very important topics, which is based on the PYQ themes. But up to January 15, we are not going to tell you this topic is important, this topic is not important. You got the point? Because we want you to cover the syllabus. That is very important for this preparation. Okay. The third pillar is, and fourth one, the most important thing, mentorship. Why mentorship is important, sir has already told you. Because in this preparation, I told you, you need someone to push you beyond your limits. Okay. So that mentor, I personally believe, since I have mentored many students who are into the service, so it's very something very crucial, because see, your problem will not be his problem. I told you the same thing. But for me, like I have talked with more than hundreds of students, so all your problems now, I can put it in the 4 category. Whatever the problem you are telling, that will be can be classified into 4 category. I'm not telling about the categories now. So there is a solution. Because we have seen a lot of students. Vishnu sir himself have seen thousands of students. So we know that, okay, this person, we can give him this strategy. For example, if you have met with an accident, for example, then you are actually coming to recover. So you have lost the complete schedule for 1 month. Now you want to come back. So there you need a mentor. Not only just motivating you, but he wants to tell you like, okay, gradually you do one thing, daily 50 minutes use it. Then you gradually your body will adapt to it. So all this kind of thing, when you are going in the ups and downs of your life in this preparation, don't expect that you can study 8 hours per day during this entire year. You can't study. We all are human. Accept the truth first. Be very practical, accept the truth, then prepare for UPSC. Because you can't do it like every day 8 hours I am studying. No, you are a human. Sometimes you will go down. Sometimes you will be very active. So that active time, hyperactivity is also something which is not good for this examination. Because then you will go and buy a lot of books. That also happens in Delhi. When people are so motivated, then these people will directly go to bookstall, then they will multiple books. That is what used to happen. And the thing is that you have to have that calmness, composed mind, focused mind. So for that you need a mentorship. And most importantly, see, in this program you will be writing exams, test. This is basically a test series program. Na? So prelim test you will write, mains test you will write. And after the test, once you are getting the evaluated copies, you will be coming to the mentor. Most probably, I will be there. You can book my slot. You can come after 5 p.m. Every day I will be available. If I am going for some out of station I am going, still also you can have Google Meet or Zoom Meet. So the idea of mentorship is that, see, you are writing an answer, you are getting evaluated, then you are coming to me. Okay. Now we both will sit together and we will discuss exactly what is the problem with your answer. Okay. For that you have to write the test. Then only we can tell you. So we will be, for example, handwriting. It's something very problematic for many students. No one, I think it's very less focused thing in this entire UPSC preparation. No one even talked about it, but UPSC in the notification has clearly told eligibility is something important. If eligibility is not there, marks will be detected. They have not told you will not get the mark. They have used the term detected, negative marking will be there. So legibility, see, I have seen many students who are very good at the content, but their legibility is not there. So if you are coming me on February, then you are telling, sir, I have wrote an answer. Then I am going through the answer, your handwriting is worst. I can't do anything in these 3 months. But if you are writing every test, like in almost every 3 days, minimum 3 days gap, you will have exam, mains exam. So you are coming to me, then I am seeing, then I am telling you, you have to make it good. The strategies also I will tell you, like this you can make the paper attractive. Okay. Now this is the one example. Okay. And if case in the prelims, like you see, many questions you may be making mistake. I will ask you, why did you make this question wrong? So by the time I can understand whether it is a lack of knowledge or lack of attention, this is also a matter because we are very distracted. We are very distracted. In this era, I am telling you, in this era, if you are not distracted, you have high chance to success in any exam. And literally I am trying. I am telling you, this is a factor. This is a very distracted era. If a person is focused, less distracted, he can excel in his field. Okay, so for that reason, see, while you are writing the exam, 2 hours exam you are writing or 1 hour exam you are writing, you will be making a lot of real-time errors. So those real-time errors you should not realize after your next prelims. After coming from the prelims examination hall, you are telling that, oh, this question, oh, I thought in this way. I thought, you know, many students say, oh, I read it in some other way. Even the questions, main question also, you must have seen that aspirants movie, that teleseries. So basically, there is one episode in which he is telling he misunderstood the essay topic, and I exactly don't remember what was it. So the same thing happened with UPSC aspirants. That anxiety, during that anxiety exam, you will misread some question, you will misinterpret some question, and you will mark it and go. So this should not happen for you. For that, you will be writing the prelims also. Then also you will be coming to me. Then we will be analyzing why did you go wrong in this question. So that wise you will be exactly understanding, and gradual improvement you can make it from this attempt to next attempt. Okay, so whatever I gave you the feedback in this attempt, we expect that you will be making it into your next exam. So likewise, see, you will be writing around I think 180, 170 mains tests itself in this entire program up to September. Prelims test will be around 70, 75. I will tell you the exact count. So definitely by December, you are going to have, you know exactly what's my problem, what's my weakness. Can you take intelligent guess? Can you widely guess? Will wild guess work for me? All these things will be sorted out. So that is the importance of this. Is the, if I want to talk about mentorship itself, it will take 1 hour, but I am not going to deep into it. But you will understand once you are in the system. So these four pillars are the pillars of our program. First one, integrated thing. Second one, year long, which will have a schedule, and third one is the complete coverage of the syllabus. This I want to focus more and more. For the reason I told you, because if you are not covering this thing, then you will not get time to cover in the second attempt, trust me. If you are very rich, again I am telling, if you are very rich and you don't have any insecurities, then you are welcome. You can spend 4 hours for this. You have crores of bank balance. But that is the case of only few students. Most of the students, I know, after a point of time, you will be pressurized to settle and go for a job. You have to go also, you have to earn for yourself and for family. That is the truth ultimately. So these are the 4 pillars. Now let's go deep into the program. So have you understood what are the 4 pillars? Now let's see. Now let's go to the program as I see. This is the program. I think it's clear. Okay. See, you will be writing around 70 total test. Okay. Then mains. In prelims you will be writing around 179 test total, prelims test, sectional and full test. In this 179, from January you will be having a prelim specific program. I will tell you that phase. So in that phase you will be writing daily test you will be writing, not now. After once your complete syllabus is covered, in the last phase of this program you will be writing daily test. Then you will be having 42 sectional test. Then you will be having 20 full length text, 10 CSAT text and 7 NCRT text. Coming to mains test, you will be having 70 total test. In that 42 sections, a full length text, 8 essays you will be having, and 1 qualifying paper exam. Because in this program we are taking care of the qualifying paper also. That is the other most important accepted thing regarding this program. In the last batch of this program, this was something that because we want everything to be covered. Because qualifying paper many times, in mains also we have qualifying paper. English, and if you are from Andhra or Telugu, like Andhra and Telangana, you have Telugu. So this Telugu many times, regional language, because students will not give much importance to it. Actually, not that much importance is needed, but consideration is needed. You should not completely forget about it. So here, see, we are taking care of that part also. 1 test we are giving you, and you will be having some 4 to 5 classes also regarding the basic things. So we want you to clear this exam at any cost. So 70 mains test and 179 prelims test, which will have 100 daily tests starting from February. That is the last phase of VIJAYEBHAVA program. So this is the overall and most important thing is this program we are marketing it, because last year, as sir told, see last year what happened, mentorship we were not able to, because we believe in a philosophy that what you can offer you commit. That is the entire philosophy. It is very easy to give features and attract students, but for an institute in the long run, that is something that we believe. We believe, the entire team really believe that. So our ideology is very simple. You give what you can, you tell what you can give. Okay. You may have some plan. I will give this in the future. After 3 months, I will give. That you tell after 3 months. So in this program, I myself, after starting the first batch, I myself had multiple, okay, I will start this initiative. But I am not telling that initiative even for you, because if I am giving you that initiative, then I have to commit it. So whatever I am going to tell here, it will be completely commitment from our side. We will be giving it to you, whatever we are telling in this. Rest other things, so sometimes, for example, I may feel that every day I will give some notes of Hindu to the students. I am already making it, but why? Because I am very specific about it, because we don't want to fool the students. We don't want to fool the aspirants. Because Azhar sir, I myself will be in this industry. I was in this industry. I am very active in whatever social media or wherever I am very active. As a mentor, students recognize me. I don't want any of my student, even Vishnu sir is also having the same philosophy. We don't want any of our student to give a negative impression that this faculty has ruined my life or ruined my preparation. So that's a very simple philosophy. Whatever I am going to tell, we will be giving it. Okay, apart from this, there are something which is in my brain that I would like to develop upon, but I am not telling you, because then it is recorded. Then the same person will come and ask me, sir, you are not provided it. But whatever is written here, it will be provided. Now let's see the 3 phases of this program. This is something that you should understand. And see, complete coverage, we already told, you have a 24/7 mentorship support. So people used to ask how you are going to manage this 24/7. See, basically, if you are dedicated, it is not that the random calls we want, like if you want, because we have students from USA also. His number, the last batch. So 2 students are there, 1 student for the PCM, because they have gone to USA, then they have settled. Now they are feeling that I want to be in the IFS. So they want to be in the Indian Civil Services. So 2 students we have. So this 24/7 why we are offering, because for them, especially when it is daytime here, it will not be daytime there. Other categories there will be some night owls. So for them also, we are ready to give you. Like if you have any kind of talk, any mentorship, still you can avail it any time. But provided, if it is after 7 or 8, we will have some kind of discretion. For example, you are not at all a regular student. Okay, you are not at all a regular student. You are skipping too much of exams. Then we have some discretion for this. This is a disclaimer regarding this. You got the idea. If you feel that you are very dedicated, you are attempting all the tests, you are very true to us, you are coming, mentoring. But that student, we are ready to have it. But because I am telling it, because sometimes some students will call at 3 AM, 4 AM and he will tell, sir, you have offered 24/7 mentorship. It is there only. But see, we are giving you some kind of commitment. The same we expect from you. So this is also available. And see, Sarvasreshth program, which we have launched for this mains. It is a value addition program. Well, I will tell you very short. For all the syllabus, GS1, GS2, GS3, GS4, we are giving the value additions. Like for example, in polity, for example, if the topic is related to judicial activism. Okay. So in that judicial activism, we are going to give any articles, any judgments. Okay, this value addition will actually enhance your boost marks for your answer, because the content will be same. Everyone will be rating the definition, everything. But what makes your answer odd one? Your answer will be which will have some value addition. So those value addition program we have launched for this year mains Sarvasreshth program. The same program you will also get access. Okay. The other thing is that, see, for every, I will show you. For example, today we for the coming week you are going to have history test. So today you will be having a strategy and current affairs session. So this strategy and current affairs session, the faculties, mentor, myself will be taking the classes. So I will coming you in 1 hour, 1.5 hour. It's not 5 hour for a class. In 1 hour, 1.5 hour, the strategy will be told to you, like how you should study history. It's not the common strategy for every subject we have, because every subject demands separate strategy for reading and understanding. So for example, if the history is going to be in this week, the strategy we will tell you exactly how you should learn, where you should highlight, where you should underline, what are the keywords you should take care, and also if there is some current affairs associated with it which happened in the recently, that will also be covered. So, and we will tell you which book you can read. Okay, and see, listen, for this strategy session we will be giving you a small PDF. That PDF will have, this is an PDF we have done for the previous batch for the topic post independence. Okay, so you have all the PDFs which asked in the PYQs which asked in the last 10 years. Okay, and after that, see, this is just 25 pages. You cannot see this kind of material anywhere in the country, because we made the entire syllabus thing is covered and it is very short. Okay, so strategy session we will explain you all this thing. So you will get an overall view of the topic. And in mains examination, especially this post-independence, world history, society, social justice, the questions are not too deep. It's a very general question. So if you have an overall understanding of that particular, for example, post-independence consolidation, right now from the speech that Jawaharlal Nehru did on August 14 midnight, he did a speech that by the time the world is waking up, we will be independent. So from that night to exactly what is right now happening, that is also post-independence. So from that order we are giving you, this is just an example I am showing. For every strategy session, after strategy session you will be getting this PDF. So what's happening? You are getting a class, you understand how to study it, you are getting a PDF, you are reading it, you are studying it. Now you got an overall view. Then in the 2 days for the next exam you are going to study from your textbook or resources. Now you have an idea, you are going to study after having an understanding of comprehensive overall idea only. Now your learning will be easy, because we are giving you exactly what is the overall picture about that particular subject. Okay, so that is about the strategy session. After that, the next thing is that, see, qualifying papers are also included. Okay, now let's look at the schedule. Have you received this document? This document have you received? Okay, see, we have 2 versions we have. Okay, in the light version and premium version. In the essays part, it is 2 essays you will be writing in light. This is also will be get evaluated. Nothing to be like it is not getting evaluated. It will be evaluated. But in premium students, you will be having 5 essays. And the difference between light and premium is that, see, in premium you are having NCERT exclusive test. The other students also, you will be having some topics covered from NCERT in the normal test, but this premium students will be getting exclusive NCERT test. And also CSAT mentorship is available for premium, and Sarvasreshth program, it is available for premium, and the qualifying paper wala assistance, it is available for premium. Rest everything is actually accessible to everyone. So this is the difference between premium and light. See, now here from here it starts the program, and the first thing I want to tell you is that regarding the preparatory class. Why preparatory classes are important? Because if you are a self-learner, you have not went for any coaching, but apart from the books, apart from the subject, there are something you should have an idea. The most important thing is that, for example, how to read the book itself, how to read NCERT, how to read newspaper, and you will have these doubts even if you are taking this test everything, but this is the basic thing, how to make notes. So this preparatory classes, right from the notification and from the syllabus, then how to read newspaper, how to read NCERTs and standard books, note making, all these things which are the topics which are highly demanded for a beginner, for a self learner, like he want to know how do you read newspaper, because these are the questions we used to hear from most of the students. So as preparatory classes, recorded classes, it will be available in your portal. Okay, and now coming to the phase. See, now starting from August, from September, actually this is, okay, the first phase which will be up to September. Okay, starting from August and September last 2 months. Here you are going to cover complete main specific subjects. Main specific subjects means Indian society, governance, social justice, international relation, disaster management and internal. World history and post-independence consolidation will be covered with history in the second phase, I will tell you. So in this first phase, you are going to cover all these main specific subjects. By September last, all these subjects will be done, and for each subject you will be having 2 sectional tests, and for every subject you will be having that orientation strategy session also, we will tell you. So this is the first phase. Okay, now coming to the second phase, which will be from October to December. Okay, now you are done with your mains only subjects. Okay, now in the second phase, the subjects which are having both the prelims and mains component, like economics, history, polity, geography, environment, those subjects will be covered in the second phase. How here we have designed it, it is like, see, the same subjects you will be studying. Today you will be having the prelims test. With the same subjects, tomorrow you will be having the mains test. So that way integrated preparation is happening. And in the last phase, that is from January to prelims, from January to your May 25. May 25 is the prelims. In this phase, you are going to have a test series. Listen here. By December, you have covered the syllabus. Okay. So you have to push yourself, because if you cover the syllabus by December, you get ample amount of time to do the practice and revision. Then no one can stop you from clearing the prelims. Not even prelims, mains also. Luck factor is there, but it is just 0.5 or point how much. Because see, you have seen that some students come first attempt they give, they qualify. Some students invest too much of years, they couldn't qualify. But if you see their approaches, then you will understand there are most of the cases luck will come in favor of you if you are really that much dedicated. So you have to push yourself. You should not find excuses all the time. There will be some excuses because you are telling me some genuine things. We can understand you. We can give you some relaxation in it, everything. But here I am telling you have to push yourself. So here by December, if you make a correct strategy, follow this particular plan, you will be completed the entire syllabus. Now we are focusing from the January a program called VIJAYEBHAVA. Last year we have started. That was a separate program. Around 60 students from this program have qualified prelims. And now we are waiting for their mains to happen, and we are very sure that at least 5 to 6 people will qualify mains minimum. So this program, VIJAYEBHAVA program, which had a separate fees last year, we are also integrating this to this prelims test series. So what happening after January, you are going to have daily test, you will have orientation sessions from the faculty, you will have daily test, you will have CSAT classes, everything will be covered in this phase. Okay, so for CSAT also we are making sure you are at least getting 6 months to cover the practice cover CSAT. Okay, why? Because by this time you are covered already every subjects. By from January you are going to have VIJAYEBHAVA program, which is a dedicated prelims program, which is the test series of most probable questions. This is very important. There only we are actually telling you these are the most probable topics to come, not now. Because now if we are telling you, then you are going to skip a lot of portions of your subject. So here the most probable questions, how we are understanding it, see, by the time 1 year is over, from January to December, most of the current affairs we have got an idea what are the major themes which have happened in the country. Based on those themes and PYQs, we will be putting the test series, and those test series you will be only having most probable questions. Okay, so now you imagine you have completed the syllabus also. From January also you are taking the test series, but those test series are of the most probable questions. Okay, so herewise we are making sure that, see, you are not going to lose at any stages of the examination. And in this third phase only you are going to have NCERT test, current affairs exclusive test, and also CSAT test. Okay, and if you have qualified prelims or if you attended every exam, see, there is a difference between skipping and attempting. Because it is very easy to skip. Those students, we don't know how to proceed with them. But if you have any emergency, you can approach to the mentor and you can ask for him, this situation has happened to me, so we will rearrange the exam, we will postpone the exam. That can be done. So my request to the students is that you postpone the exam in case of extreme emergency, but never skip the exam. Because see, if you have seen how much test we are going to take. If you do this program, if you follow this program, it's we are very confident that you will clear. But if you are skipping the exam, telling that I had this issue, I had that problem, then it is going to impact you. You can postpone it, there is no problem. You can write the exam, then you can submit it. We will not tell you the exam was over, now you can't write it. But you should not skip. Okay, this is the next thing. So these are the 3 phases. Okay, now let's go quick into the schedule. We will see how the schedule is made. See, phase 1, magic of mains. Okay, I told you. See, introductory section about the program. It will happen on August 1st. We will start the program. So see, here we will have strategy session of Indian society and social justice. So in the strategy session, we will tell you how to study, from where to study, and the PDF you saw. So that similar kind of PDF we will be making, very short summary, RRP kind of, rapid revision kind of summary we will make it. We will be getting into. So this is the strategy session, and after first you will be getting 2, 3. You will be getting first also, because strategy session will be for 1 hour. So 3 days you are taking. On 4th you are writing the first test of Indian society and social justice. Again 4, 5 you are writing 6, the next exam. Okay, now listen, in 2 tests we will be covering Indian society and social justice. Okay, here we have given the syllabus. It is not just the it's a very micro topic we have given, like we have gone through the syllabus and we have decoded the syllabus. So we have made sure that you are covering all these topics. No such topics are unfamiliar to you. So this topic, a comprehensive view, we will give you in this orientation session, strategy session. And see, these are micro topics. Micro topics mean from the syllabus, we have made sure that you are not going to miss any of these topics which are very important. Okay, so you will again, after one society and social justice is over, then for the next exam, that is governance, you are going to have again current affairs and strategy session. Likewise, for every subject you will have this strategy and current affairs session. And this side syllabus, we have not just given the syllabus head which is given in the notification, rather we went to having a very micro specific approach. Okay, so this is the first phase. So first phase will be going, and you see phase 2 which is starting on 29th of September. Okay, phase 2. By this time you have completed everything. Internal security 1, internal security 2. So see, the syllabus we have, detailed syllabus we have given, insurgency in the northeast. So our aim is that basics of cyber security, cyber warfare, after this phase, when you are going through the syllabus, that happiness is something we can't define upon, because you are seeing the syllabus and every syllabus wordings you are familiar. That is the confidence you should have. We want that confidence in you. When you are going for writing the mains, you see the mains questions are not that much deep, especially in these subjects which are having main specific. In geography, history, they little bit go deep, but society, governance, the questions are very general. So if you have an understanding of the subjects, comprehensive understanding, at least you can write intro, conclusion, little bit in the body part, you will get a decent mark. At least, I am telling. Okay, so in the second phase, it will start from 29th September. Again, you can see here, it is starting with orientation and current affairs session for polity, because after 29th, on 1st, you are going to have polity exam. So this week, the strategy session will be on polity. So we will tell you exactly when you are reading Lakshmikant or any book, to study polity, which all keywords you should understand and which all keywords you should highlight. Why? Because we know in PYQs how it was asked. Where the examiner have changed the options, where the examiner made the statement wrong. We know that. So that's why we will tell you in this strategy session, when you are reading polity, try to highlight these parts. And all these topics we will be giving you a quick understanding. We are not telling that the PDF which I showed you and this strategy session will be sufficient. But I am telling you, it will help you a lot. Why? Because when you are having an overall understanding, for example, you know that articles with regard to High Court is ranging from this to this. So in the mains examination or in the prelims examination, if some article is coming and you know the range, then you can at least guess now. So this we are actually planning through these sessions. And see, this session will go, see here, see for example, on 13th you are writing polity prelims. The next day, the same syllabus. This is the same syllabus. So you have studied the syllabus. Now on 13th you will be writing the prelims test. 14th you will be writing the mains test of the same subject, and every subject you will be having minimum 3 sectional tests. So after that you will be writing the full length test. That is how it is designed. Okay, so this is the third phase. Then it will go up to December 31st. Okay, December 31st. So by December 31st our syllabus is done. You can go through this PDF once if you want, then you will understand. Online students also, this PDF will be given to you, so you can understand how smart the schedule is, how students friendly the schedule is. Because see, some students were asking us, sir, there is no daily schedule, like daily exams are not there. No, we will not give you daily exam. I told those students, talk about the practical things. Daily exams, how you will write it? You are a human, nah? You are a human, okay? And I used to tell my students, Sundays 2 things you have to do. Just a joke I used to tell, but it's true only. Sunday you should do 2 things. First thing, you should revise. Second thing, go for a marriage. Why? Because you have to socialize. If you are from now onwards you are going to write daily test, then it will strain you, it will stress you. Don't go for that. Now you follow this plan. Once January starts, then we will have, because now we are near to prelims, then that seriousness will be there inside you. Right now we are not giving you everyday test, but we are giving you gap so that you get some time to relax and study. Okay, this wise the third phase will happen, VIJAYEBHAVA phase. Okay, and this VIJAYEBHAVA phase will start, and this is a prelims specific phase in which you will be having the test series of most probable questions only. Okay, so after that, see, this program is not going to be ended by your prelims. Your prelims will happen on May 25, right? Your prelims will happen on May 25. Okay, so after May 25, after you, like, once you have done the draft filing, everything, again you, as a part of this program, okay, 2 criteria: if you have qualified prelims also, then if you have attended all the tests with a minimum mark, then you are going to get free access to this program. This is our mains test series program for 2025. But this program, if you have qualified prelims or if you have attended all the tests, okay, then you are going to get this program also free. So this is how the schedule is made, and up to you will be having the last test. See, the schedule is going to up to October 14th. Okay, so this is how the schedule is made. I hope you got the idea. We will be having the program in 3 phases. It's actually 4 phases. First phase we will be having main specific subjects. Second phase it will be integrated, like polity, economy, all the subjects. So the same subject you will be writing prelims exam today, mains exam next day. Then after that, from January you are going to have a dedicated prelims program, VIJAYEBHAVA program, which is again you will have daily test and you will have strategy session, and you are going to solve lot of questions of most probable areas. And after prelims you are going to have the mains test series, which will also, if you are qualifying the prelims or you have to attend all the questions with a minimum mark, then you are going to get this test for free. Okay, so this is how the program we have designed. So we are very confident about the program that this will immensely help the students. Okay, there is no doubt as such that this program, we are very confident. Now we want the students participation too. We request you to join part of this program, and I am again telling you, just paying the fees and being part of this program will not help you to qualify. Students think that after paying the fees then some wonder will happen, then you will qualify. It will not happen. And we, from our end, we can make sure that the amount you are paying here, that will be justified, that we can give guarantee. After the program, we will not tell that money was not worth enough. That we will make sure. Why? Because we believe in the results. Why VISHNU IAS is famous for Anthro and GS? Because we had results. So Maharti ma'am, all India rank 3. Okay, VISHNU sir himself has mentored her. So we have the results, and results want to speak for us. It's not the course of marketing we do. We don't believe in such, because that will not go beyond a limit. So we request our students to join for this program. Any help, any doubt you have with regard to this program. So you got the idea now how it is comprehensively covering, and this part, the last part, like the syllabus, how we have divided the syllabus into micro topics. So we make sure that for example, I will tell you how we are making sure that every topics are covered. In one exam, in one day, for example, there are 10 micro topics. So we will make one question from each micro topic, so that you will cover it, and you will be getting the synopsis also for every exam, mains or prelims. So that synopsis itself will be an value addition material. So in this way we have crafted this program. We are very confident of this program. Okay, so any doubts if you have, you can ask regarding this program or anything regard to your UPSC preparation. Okay, we want you to clear these exams. That is the first and most important thing. Okay, the light and premium, you see your where you want to go for, and you can choose between light and premium. Okay, so I think I have covered everything. Online students, do you have any doubts with regard to this program? And mentorship is something that we want to really focus upon. Okay, because we see that change. Yesterday, day before yesterday, one student came. She is going to write mains this year. Okay, so she already wrote one mains, and now she is carrying a baby. So she came, she talked, we talked, and I am very optimistic that she will qualify this year because she is very smart student. She is having a baby of 5 or 6 months, I think. Her dedication is something that I loved for. So actually, when she came, and there are other students also, but they are taking online sessions. So right now, see that enthusiasm she is having. She can find a lot of excuses, but she is very enthusiastic, and she believes in us, and we request you to believe in us, because this belief is something we should have. We should have belief to two persons. One is the God, and if you are believing, and the other is your mentor. Because if you believe God, then at least you can cry in front of him that I believe, I trusted you, God, I expected that you will help me, but you didn't help me. Okay, the same way, if you believe the mentor, at least if you fail, you can criticize him, because of you only I failed. Otherwise, what happened? If you are not following him, you are following some YouTube strategy, then after failing the entire system, you are coming to him and telling that because of you only I failed. That will not happen. I will not admit those kind of criticisms. Why? Because see, my students, I tell you, you follow only this strategy. So here also, if you are paying this fee, we make sure that everything comes under this program. So you don't want to go between multiple institutes. Right now, but the students' problem is that for GS, they will go to one institute. Test series, some other institute. CSET, some other institute. And GS test series, other institute. CSET, other institute. 7 to 8 institutes he will be going. It will ruin you. Okay. And see, institutes, mentor, your effort, if everything comes in a very synchronized way, you can qualify this exam. Trust me, I am not telling something which is. And regarding this program, since I have crafted the program with the advice of Vishnu sir, you are very, very confident. Because see, now this year you don't want to go for any other program. CSET is there, test series is there, mentorship is there. So everything we have covered. And the fee can be justified well enough. Okay. So with regard to any GS doubts you have, you can ask me now. Any doubts you have? Which is your optional? Sociology. Acha. So and how many attempts you have given? Completed one attempt. Okay. And what are the difficulties you are facing? If you ask it, I can clear it so that more people can understand. Regarding to this program or regarding to the GS, whatever you have taught. Yeah, source we will be giving in the strategy session. In the strategy session, we will be giving you for this topics, you can refer this source. That will be given in the strategy session. Okay, don't worry about it. That will be given. Okay. And here one good question it is actually. See, the problem with the students is that again, I am going to the basics. UPSC never told you the books. Did UPSC ever tell? No. UPSC has just given you the syllabus. But the aspirants, what they do, the mistake is that they will go from books. They will just by heart, they will just go through the index of the book only. They are not even making sure those topics are needed for UPSC, and any topics which is actually needed for UPSC is covered in that book or not. The best strategy is that from the syllabus, you go to books. It should be syllabus specific, it's not book specific. Majority of the students are book specific. That's why market, you are going to buy more and more books all the time. What you have to do is that you can have multiple books, there is no problem as such. But these multiple books are not to be covered from page to page. From cover to cover, no. Two strategies. Either you buy one book, multiple times you revise it, done and dusted. Then if there is something which is not covered in that book, that will be covered in the test series. This you should understand. Never go for a second book. Okay. Apart from NCERT, one standard book. Polity, if you are following Lakshmikant, well and good. But questions are not coming from Lakshmikant. Now the questions, the trend is different. Now they are not picking up the exact line from the NCERT and asking you. So by heart studying will not work here. Now you have to understand the concept and see how the examiner can make that particular concept wrong or confuse you. That putting the shoes of the examiner is also important. So one book, one subject, multiple times you do the revision, and if any subjects, and then again you have to go back and recheck with your syllabus. Have you covered everything is written in the syllabus? So it should not from book to syllabus, it is from syllabus to book. Okay, and that's a very good question. So that we will tell you in the studies. It will be covered. This material you should go through. Okay. Any other doubt, online students? Someone is asking, it's including GS foundation course. No. It's not including foundation course. That is a separate program we are running. This is a mentorship, intensive mentorship test series program. Okay. So we are not telling that this is a GS foundation program that is parallelly running. So here what we are focusing is that if you are a beginner, if you have done a coaching once but you couldn't qualify, now you need a mentorship, you need a schedule, you need an integrated approach. So those three things we are making sure that it will be delivered through this program. Okay. Any more doubt? Okay. So any doubt you have, see, note this number. You can connect to this number 9000350 or 7995950939. Okay. These numbers you can connect anytime. We will get back to you. And to the aspirants community, again I'm ending this session from what I have told from the beginning, that you have to take care of yourself. I prioritize my students' health, my students' well-being, because you are an inevitable people for your parents and for your partner if you have it. These inevitable people, we should not make them sad. So one day we have to go from this earth. That's very obvious. But that is a fact, that is a reality. But we should not make our parents sad because of us. Not because so we have to take care. Because they always think of us only. They always think of us only. So I was very disturbed yesterday night hearing this incident, because they expected to be in the service. The most critical thing they expected might be they will be failing in the exam. They would have never expected that they will be losing their life and coming as. So this is something very disturbing. So not the physical part I am telling, both the mental and physical health you should take care of it. Okay, I'm taking care. That's why I talked about the mentorship. But I'm not telling you that as a part of mentorship I will be taking care of your mental health. No, I can't offer it, because sometimes I will be also low. Okay, but I make sure every students are happy who is sitting in front of me. That is how I deal with my classes also. So every students know who is in my GS classes. Every day I do the current affairs newspaper session. So I make sure that everyone is happy at the beginning and the end. So this is something I would like to put it in the end. Be happy, be very healthy, both physically and mentally. Take care of yourself. Rest everything, it's over. Now it's up to you to join for the program. I expect that you will join. But this is I'm telling from my heart, because I have more than thousands of students community who are my students from various institutes, from Kerala, Tamil, from Chennai, Bengaluru. So to all the students community in Hyderabad, Delhi, everywhere, please take care of yourself, your health, both physical and mental health. And I am telling you one more thing, this year economic survey has the first time they have come up with that an observation regarding to mental health. It's the first time they are coming up. They have told that, see, the country's productivity is being affected because of mental health. See, if you are physically handicapped, it is very unfortunate to have some kind of physical disabilities, but still you can get a job. You can earn for your family. But if you are mentally not fit, you won't get a job. That's a sad truth. No one will give you job. Even if you have a job, gradually you will lose that job. So be happy all the time. Okay. As a part of a mentor who is attached to the students for your progress, not just the UPSC thing, but I want you to be happy. For that happiness, I know that you need a proper schedule. That's why we made the schedule, putting gaps in front of it. And I repeat that every time I tell to my students, on Sundays you do the revision and go for marriage. Marriage means do socialize with your parents, your friend, just have some kind of good time, laughing too much and come back. Okay, so that's from my end. All the best to you. Okay, be happy, enjoy the process, and if you want to know more about the program, please take note of this number and get back to us.